When we talk about a trip to Europe, people usually think of Italy, France, or Germany, but let's take an off-the-beaten-path route in Serbia. We will make a trip across the west and south of the country to see its most fantastic places and get to know Serbian culture on the way. Jeste li spremni? Are you ready? We start in a town named Čačak. Here I'm staying in a Serbian kuća. Kuća, as for Russian, sounds funny because it means a pile, but in Serbian it's a house. It's a small cottage with my own backyard. I haven't yet started my trip, but the views, even from here, are already so beautiful. Čačak, the city in the very heart of Serbia. There are few cities in Serbia that manage to keep the original architecture in the historic part of the city, and Čačak is well known for preserving the rich heritage dating back to ancient history. Čačak is also famous as a basketball star's birthplace. Serbian basketball players have a long history of playing for the NBA with much success. I have a secret for you to tell. Locals told me that if you wash your hands in the Morava River, you will become an outstanding basketball player. But if you're like me and you don't play basketball, you can simply enjoy the tranquility of the Morava River from a boat. The Morava River flows between Ovčar and Kablar mountains, and the Ovčar-Kablar Gorge is home to a unique community of monasteries built in this covered spot by Serbian monks as they fled from Turkish invaders.
Bye, see you soon.
See you! So I should bring this to the top?
Yes.
You can, yes.
So you can help the church and you need to take, for example, there are big bottles of water or rocks like this. This I think I can't bring, but this one I will try. Okay, the route starts here. This is about 5 kilograms, but if I can help the church, I'm gonna bring it. Let's go. It's an extremely hot summer in Serbia, so I'm really tempted to drop this somewhere, but I'm already halfway through. Let's go. I made it. Zdravo. Zdravo. I brought this for you.
Odakle ste?
A?
Rusija, Ukrajina.
Rusija.
Rusija. Odakle Rusija?
Perm.
Perm.
Perm. You know Perm?
Znam da je Perm.
Знаете Пермь?
Znam.
Oh, wow. Разумеете русский?
Slab.
Слабо. Я вам принесла.
Hvala. Spasiba.
Please take it, someone.
The church was built in 1938 by Saint Bishop Nikolai Velimirovich. The church belongs to our monastery, Transfiguration, on the other side.
Are all the materials brought like me? Like by people?
Carried on back, yeah.
Oh, wow.
We have about a mile from down there to here and around 300 meters of difference.
elevation.
It's very steep, as you saw. And you have a lot of vipers here, so watch out for vipers. Our first Serbian archpriest, Saint Sava, was here. It was like his cave where he was alone. And it's a big divine grace for Christians to come to this place.
This is amazing how they are building this church in such a remote place, and my plate is gonna be part of this church for a couple more centuries. Jajco.
Jajdzie i sve zapečeno, garjeće.
Hvala puno.
Ovo da se prelije preko.
Dobro jutro iz Zlati Bor. Good morning from Zlati Bor. A specialty here and my breakfast is lepinja s kajmakom. This is bread with kajmak. It's like a Serbian sour cream mixed with egg and milk. Very, very fatty, but so good. Ovaj doručak je odličan. Ukusno puno. Ukusno. Volim serbski hrana. Ukusna. That was indeed delicious and nutritious. So now I'm ready for my adventures that I came here for. Zlati Bor is a small town located in the mountains, and I decided to head to the Tara mountain. Tara National Park is a protected area of nearly 25,000 hectares in the westernmost part of Serbia. Over 60% of the territory of the Tara National Park are well-preserved forest complexes of spruce, fir, beech or pine. Parts of these forests rank as the best preserved and highest quality forest complexes in Europe. I decided to go to the most beautiful viewpoint and the symbol of Tara Park, Banjska Stena. The road from the tourist center of Tara to Banjska Stena is 10 kilometers long. The view from 1065-meter high lookout point is breathtaking. You can see the surrounding mountains and the Drina River. The Drina River basin is home to the second deepest canyon in the world, the Tara River Canyon. Mokra Gora is a village between the mountains of Tara and Zlati Bor. I'm here to take a famous train named the Sargan 8, which goes 300 meters up the hill, making a real perfect number 8. Wow, this train is so nice. Everything is wooden and it feels like something truly special. Construction of the railroad began during World War I, and the plan was to connect Serbia with Austro-Hungary, which occupied both Serbia and Bosnia and Herzegovina at the time. The Austrians enlisted numerous Russian and Italian prisoners of war in order to speed up the construction as they were in hurry. However, in 1916, after an explosion during the digging of one of the tunnels, the ceiling collapsed, killing the entire shift of workers. After this, the Austrians quit for the works on the construction of the railway. The works were halted and were only continued in 1921 in the newly formed kingdom of the Serbs, Croats and Slovens. This is when the Sargan age was designed and built, and the first train departed in 1925. Now the train only goes till this station, Sargan Vitasi. You can get out of the train for 10 minutes and then you need to go back. Now you cannot go to Bosnia by this train. So the train ride was nice, but it was too touristic, so crowded. But just below that railway there is another one. I think it was built by the Russian White Army to support Serbia or something like this. And here there are no people, wild nature, you can go swimming there, lots of hike. So I'm gonna explore the Mokra village from here. I came to the end of the railway, it finishes here, and there is nothing but a small Russian church. The railway leads only to the church. So this is exactly why I like Serbia. Renting a private house in a small town or in a village with an amazing surrounding and not for a crazy price. This village name is Kokin Brod. There is a lake just 10 minutes away, and guess what I'm gonna do there? To je to. Idemo. Zlatar Lake is an artificial lake located among the mountains of Zlati Bor and Zlatar. Zlatar Lake was created in the 1960s by raising a dam on the river Uvac, and this is one of the 3 largest lakes in Serbia. On my paddleboard, I got on an island. There is no one here. It's uninhabited. It's a tiny island in the middle of the lake. I'm completely alone here, and I think there could be no better place for me just to stay and reflect about my whole Serbian trip, because this is my last day here. A massive rain started and there is nowhere to hide on this island but my paddleboard. So I'm finishing my video and my trip in Serbia like this. I want to say that this country became very special for me. I really felt some special connection to this place, and I want to thank all my Serbian friends for their hospitality. Hvala svim mojim srpskim prijateljima na pomoći u snimat video i na gostoprimstvo. Srpski narod je divan. Apsolutno. Srbi i Rusi su braća.